up, Internet? Josh, the camera dude from 2Lane Live. Today we're going to install a brand new 2-in-1 exhaust system by Feuling Parts on the 2024 Road Glide. We're going to show you some sound comparisons. We're going to show you step-by-step installs, share some info on the exhaust. I'm going to capture the action behind the camera. The dudes are going to do all the work, so let's get inside.
We built this city on rock and roll.
So as you can see, we're now in the garage. We're about to install this Feuling 2-in-1 17 to 24 M8 pipe, exhaust pipe. And I've always loved the anti-reversion chambers. They make that pipe look so like beefy, you know? I love it. What do you think?
It looks great and it's got a very good function. These guys at Feuling test everything and test until they get it right, because they don't want you to put something that's not right on your motorcycle.
We also run the Cobra 2-in-1 Diablo, which is on Josh's bike now, but we thought we'd give the boys from Feuling a little love and see how this thing performs for us.
Absolutely. You know, the quality on this is amazing. And we also wanted to show you that you don't need a lift. You don't need a shop. You can do this yourself. If you're slightly mechanically inclined, you got this. And then you get to know your bike. The only thing that's kind of bumming me out is, again, we're going to be doing the labor, and the guy behind the camera gets to get a pipe on his bike and just film. I mean,
is that crazy?
It's crazy, but we love it.
Well, I can't wait to see this paired up with that BA air cleaner too. It's going to be a really nice sound, and hey, they can get this stuff on 2lanelife.com.
Mean machine.
Let's do it. Golly, sometimes these suckers hang on for life. You want to grab that?
I don't know what that is.
So first step is we're removing the old gaskets and we're going to reinstall these flat gaskets that come in the kit. Lance, what's that? There you go.
That's the gasket right there.
All right.
That came on the bike.
So let's get the front one out.
You got to be careful. You don't want to wreck anything, so you just kind of gently lift it up a little bit. Get a grab on it. Boom, there it is. Just like pulling a tooth.
So
maybe that's a wisdom tooth out of the back.
So once the old gasket's out, we're going to put the new one in. It's recommended to get it flush and use a socket to make sure it's tampered all the way in. So let's try that.
Tampered?
Tamped in. Tapped in, I don't know.
Well, it wants to fall out very easily.
Okay, so step 2, we're installing the transmission bracket. There are 2 bolts that come with it that you're going to want to use and put a little Loctite on them because they're a little bit longer to accommodate the size of the bracket. And we're going to go to 25 foot-pounds of torque on these.
We have installed the exhaust clip and the flange onto the header. We put some anti-seize on the bung, which we are installing here now, and that's for your sensor. We have had these come out on the road, so make sure you tighten them properly, because you'll think you're blown a head gasket or something.
You should go back and look at that clip. We actually went to an auto parts store, and the bungs for some of these cars actually fit in these, so we just clipped it off and plugged it in, and we were on our way.
Right. We have the retaining clip and the flange on the second piece, and now we are putting anti-seize on the bung, which will go back into the bung hole as a receiver for the sensor.
So we now have both headers set up, and we'll install the exhaust pipe now.
Yes.
So as guys always do, we never pay attention to instructions, and Feuling's instructions are very good. We skipped kind of the first page, and that was really putting the pipe together. Also, one other comment, we showed you the bungs. It will accept a 18 millimeter sensor, but the stock ones are 12, and so that's why we had to put the reducers in so that the stock bungs would fit. Pretty cool.
Yeah, so now we're going to put the pipe together.
And look, you have a big jar of that. They actually supply you with some anti-seize as well, so pretty cool.
But being that I have this, I'm going to use it. So we're going to get some of that on the inside of the pipe. It just helps out, especially when you want to take it off down the road, if you do, to do some work on your bike. And we don't know how far we want it to go in yet.
No, we're just going to keep everything loose.
Yep.
And then we'll go ahead and install the bungs and then install the pipe.
Yep.
What are you doing?
I am twisting these counterclockwise, so when I put it in to tighten it clockwise, it will just kind of unravel in there and be proper, and I won't have a hard time doing that. See, it's untwisting into the hole, perfect.
This is why I say you can do this yourself in your garage with a buddy. As you can see, we don't have the perfect working conditions, but it works.
So now both sensors are installed. We're going to install the headers, and again, everything's loose. We're going to loosely put the nuts on the exhaust port and line those flanges up, and then we'll start tightening everything down. We lost a nut.
We lost a nut. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. So we have tightened all the head nuts onto the studs. We haven't tightened it totally. We want it loose because Galen's going to slip on the exhaust tip, and we need play to get to that point.
So give me some play.
Oh, look at that. Like butter.
There you go. There's a slot on it where it makes it so you don't hit the big bolt that holds the tire on, the nut.
And also make sure you get all your exhaust clamps put in place as well. I think we're there, boys.
And we used anti-seize on everywhere they're pipe connected. So if you want to take it off later, you can. Stop there. So now that we have the exhaust tip on, Galen's tightening the bracket back there, we can go ahead and snug up the header right here and then finish it up with the transmission bracket right here. And then I think we're good to go.
Oh, we also need to tighten a
few of these, and we're going to be firing this baby up. Stay tuned.
Yeah, guys, remember, with any pipe installation, your hands are greasy, you're putting prints all over it. You want to get those off of the pipe before the first heat cycle so they don't leave imprints on the pipe itself. But looking good.
Well, after some wrestling, we got the pipe on. Look at those dirty hands. Yo. But anyway, you know what's good about doing this? We did find loose nuts in certain places that we were working, and that's good. You get to know your bike, you tighten things up, now it's perfect.
Well, it's sitting on the bench with the pieces of the pipe around and the headers. I'm just kind of like, I wonder how this is going to turn out. And I got to tell you, it looks beautiful. I can't wait to hear this thing. Along with the BA air filter, I can't wait to see what Josh's expression is when he's romping on it.
I think we've unleashed the beast.
That's right. Extra tight on the bolts too because of the way he rides.
Let's go hear some sound.
Let's go.
So you guys saw the install, you heard the exhaust, you heard the startup. That sounded phenomenal. I wasn't really quite sure what to expect. Instead of doing a review and capturing some more sounds right now, I'm actually gonna take it home after we finish this day of work, ride it back, put some miles on it, and let you guys know how I actually feel about it. We got the BA Race Series air cleaner in combination with the 2-in-1 M8 anti-reversion system on the bike. There's no tune, there's no cam, no nothing, but like I said, gonna hit the road, test it out. We'll let you know how it goes. This is all available at twolanelife.com, and see you down the road. All right, well, we're back, and I had the opportunity to ride this thing about 1,000 miles, took it on a trip up north, commuted back and forth a bit. As you can see, after a couple heat cycles, the pipe has an incredible gold finish on there. I'm stoked. This thing sounds incredible. It's mean, it's sharp, but it's very smooth. Hands down my favorite pipe that I've ever had on an M8. Just sounds incredible. There's no heat shield, so it's not rattling or anything. I love the full length. Initially, like I told you before, there's no cam or tune in this, but last week I got the chance to ride the Red Flame Thrashin 2024 Road Glide with a 508 cam, the same pipe and the same air cleaner and a tune, of course, and it was kind of wild. I think I'm gonna do that now. So anyway, we're gonna mic the bike up. I'm gonna try a few different things to see if we can accurately capture this audio while riding. So we'll get into it and we'll see you back here in a few. gotta close this video. I forgot.
Closing it right now.
We're closing it right now. I just got back from the test ride. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that audio. I think it worked out pretty well too. Love the sound, love the feel, love the performance. I'm gonna pass it to these guys.
Well, I have to tell you, as you saw, these two guys right here, we did all the heavy lifting, and you're the recipient of a beautiful sounding bike. And I was amazed when he first kicked it on. Like, that bike almost sounds cammed. It's crazy.
Made in America, quality you can trust.
So you can see it and you can hear it.
This one you can see and hear.
What about the cams?
The cams,
You can't
you
see them?
can't see it, but you sure can feel them.
That's right. So find it at twolanelife.com, and we'll see you down the road.
We're really not mechanics.
So here we go. Ready? Come on, you.
What's up?
Golly, sometimes these suckers hang on for life.
Damn it! What the f***, you piece of?
You want to grab the
I don't know what the is.
the wrench. We're gonna loosely put nuts on the flank on the. We're gonna loosely put the nuts on the gut. The what the is it called?
The head.
Yeah. I don't know. Now we're gonna try them. As you can see, after some, let's wait for this car. I got the cut.